In this video, we're going to talk about the Fresh Donor app. So find the Fresh Donor app, click on it. Here we have the splash page, and now you have your basic login screen. So if you don't already have an account, you can click Create User, and it will basically have you fill out a form with all your necessary information. And then when you click the Create button, we will get a notification and we will screen you to make sure you're real, and then based on that, we will give you a proper login. But for now, I'll just log in using mine. So we have a Remember Me feature, so you only have to log in once. Just sign in. And it's you're logged in. So here, I have my unclaimed foods. So right now, before I posted a panini, I've had some lasagna, I had some excess bananas. So if you click on the item, it'll open up a more detailed view. So you have your name of the food at the top, you have your picture, details, weight, perishable or non-perishable, you have your location. If you press the Open in Maps button, it will open in the maps. And right now it's unclaimed by the recipient. You can also cancel the option if you would choose to, if for instance it's gone bad already or you actually had someone buy it. So then you have another option up here, you have Claim tab. So if you click the Claim tab, you can see what had been claimed and has not been picked up yet. So for instance, someone claimed fruit, click the fruit, and again you have your picture, you have details, you have your location, so if you open in Maps, and right now see I have a recipient, Krill Safin from Boca Helping Hands. You have his phone number. If you press Call Krill, it's going to call Krill right from the app. So we'll hang up that, and then so you have a cancel option here just in case, and it'll notify the recipient that your food's been canceled. So then if you go to the options, you have your home, you have a new item, you have view donations, generate form, and settings. So now we'll look at the new item screen. So here you have basically your food details which relate to the actual food. So for instance, if you already have a picture in your options, you would click this and you could open up one of the saved pictures, or if you want to take a picture, you press the little icon over by the side. So for instance, we'll just take a picture. So now you can check it, you can get rid of it, and you can go back. So this is good enough. So now you want to enter some fields in. So for instance, this is just a desk. Its weight, arbitrary number of 12. Description, just a desk. And then you have whether it's perishable or non-perishable. It is non-perishable, so then the option below disappears. If it's perishable, you have a bunch of different options that the recipient would like to know. You have whether it's a meat, poultry, fish, vegetable, or if it's a dairy. But we are non-perishable. And then you want to move to the next screen. So here's the cool part. So make sure your location services are on when you use this. If you're on Android, you just go to settings and turn it on. If you're on iOS, it'll ask you. So you can, if it's at a different location than you're currently at, you can enter the street, city, state, and zip code. But if you're at the current location, just click the Get Current Location button. It automatically fills it all in for you. It makes it nice and easy. And then you have a specific instructions field where, say you're on the second floor and you just want to let the recipient know, just type in second floor and floor, and there you go. So that'll let them know. And if you have containers and you're going to provide them, click the check. If you want the recipient to provide the containers, you just have to uncheck that option. So we'll just have, and then we have our next field, we have availability. If it's available now, just make sure the available now is checked. But say it's available at like 8 o'clock tonight, just change your time. So I'm going to change it to 8:30, so at 8:30 is when it's available to be picked up. And then you have kind of an expiration option. So you don't want to be waiting till like midnight for your food to come get picked up. So if you set this option, after that time it can no longer be claimed. It's off the market essentially. And then you have your target. You can either send it to everyone in the local radius who has you in their radius, or if you have a specific recipient, you can send it to that specific recipient. So I'm going to send it just to Boca Helping Hands. So now you just press submit, and your donation was added, so now it sends out to everyone. The other option we have here on the menu is the view donation screen. Click view donations and you have all the donations you previously posted, and it's sorted by date. So for instance, you click on it, you can see the picture details just for like archival purposes, and then at the bottom this was unclaimed. And our last option is generate form. Right now this is still in the works, but essentially you would put your from date, your to date, and it would generate an automatic tax form for each of your donations within that time period. And lastly, we have settings. Settings, if you want to change your email, change your password, change your phone number, you want to change your radius, your search radius, you just press save changes, and here we have our log out. So if you're automatically logging in, you press log out and you're out. And that is Fresh Donor.